Hello, out there in TV land. I'm gonna close the preview that I can see of the stream because it's freaking me out. Welcome to Can't Draw Horses Club. I'm Corey, and here today with me is Angel.
Hi, I'm Angel. It's my name.
She's on this side so that YouTube commenters don't claim that she's a microphone. This is my microphone. This is not my guest on this show.
I did see that comment. I didn't understand it.
It took me a moment. It took me a moment, but I got there eventually. Uh, First of all, got a couple notifications to thank, such as, and including, an anonymous gifter who gave a sub to Digital Seahorse. And to Castle Otranto, 94 months. How does horse, is the question. Well, uh, today, we're definitely totally on the subject of horses.
Always. Never
Always.
not on the subject of horses.
Never not. Uh, Do you want to introduce the topic, Angel?
Sure. Let me press this button here.
All right. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Let
Oh,
me
no,
just.
wait, okay.
No. No. Just. It was. Wait.
Not pressing anything. Okay. Today we are talking about negative space. What is negative space, class? Does anyone have an answer? That's right. It is the space around and between the subject of an image. What is left empty can be just as important as what is filled in, and it's a skill to stop filling things in. With negative space, you can simulate light, especially with watercolor. This is Three Pairs by Paul Cezanne from 1888. You can see many of the spaces are left blank to show that the pairs are very shiny. Negative space can evoke atmosphere. This is Pine Trees by Hasegawa Tohaku. Much of this is left blank and evokes mist and mystery. It can be used to create optical illusions. Here we have a bird made of hands by Tang Yao Hong. It can also be used to tell a story. This is Newly Spoiled Magic Art by Tyler Walpole from Modern Horizons 2. You can see the birds and the skulls, and evokes like what happened. There's a bird skull, and now there's birds. It's very neat. Or you can do all of the above in the same piece of art. This is Metamorphosis 2 by M.C. Escher. It's very famous woodblock print. Corey?
Yes. Did you need something?
I'm done.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
You
all.
can close it down now. Shut it
Okay.
down. Party's
It's
over.
done.
Everyone out. We've done the thing. I I like the story of. Whoa, there's a bird skull here now. It's my favorite story. Oh, so I don't actually know where to start other than flip off the
Okay.
cops. I don't know.
Uh,
Sure.
I
Yeah,
have an idea of where to start. I'm going to draw a square.
square.
I'm going to draw a square. I'm going to use my ruler and draw a square.
Okay. So you had to deal with me laughing about this beforehand because I was trying to get my pencils out of a pencil case that's a really tight fit. And the reason I couldn't fit all of my pencils in like I normally can is because one of these is a pencil crayon and not an art pencil.
I don't know if you remember last time I mentioned that I had these crayons that came with these weird smelly crayons.
Right?
I found them. I have them here today, so I might use them. The 3 scented crayons of Grandma's Perfume, New Sneakers, and Wash the Dog.
Okay. Does the dog smell like a stanky dog before the bath or a wet dog after the bath?
Let's look. This is the crayon. Nope, that's Grandma's Perfume. This is the crayon. Wash the Dog. I'm going to color in my square with Wash the Dog and then see what it smells like.
I got these the paint markers. I think I futzed with the green one last time.
Oh yeah, the like
But
watercolors.
I unwrapped and activated this one before stream, and it's metal. So maybe, I mean, I drew this lime before stream. It's a very good rendering of a lime. And now I've added some silver detail.
It smells like soap.
So it is after.
Yeah. So there's that.
I mean, this is the same world where you can get a vomit flavored jelly bean. So it's like,
It is, but it looks like the light is too bright. You can't see my square. There we go.
yeah, that's better.
I have a square now. So I'm just gonna like put shapes around the square, like symmetrically, and see if I can get the square to look like something else.
Something else. Something that's not square or not a square.
Yeah.
I wish I had a T. Like a T-square.
Oh, yeah, I have my sewing ruler that has these nice angles on it, so I can do 45 degrees and stuff.
Man. Sewing people get the best stuff.
You can just buy sewing stuff without sewing.
Fair. But then I don't get like the ladies that do the cutting at the table showing off their sweet cutting moves where they like do a whole meter in one like whoosh with the scissors.
Oh, yeah. They have to be very sharp scissors to do that.
Yeah. It's great. They have like a little divot in the table to run the blade through.
Mm-hmm. I'm jealous of that divot every time.
Yeah. Okay. Not square. I'm running into that blank page problem.
I have made a fish
A fish. Okay.
out of my square. I did another exercise as practice for this too, where I just traced my hand and then was like, what do the spaces in between my hand look like? I made this bird thing. Made this out of that. Put it over here.
Yeah, no. Weird tangent. Don't like it. There we go. Now the square is a hand.
Okay.
Okay.
So then
If your square is
a hand, then what do the pieces in between look like? So my square is a fish. If I draw another square next to it and I make that a fish, then I'm going to try to see if I can make something about this out of the spaces in between the fishes. The cops do not like that at all.
I feel like, people who've had to watch, or had to, over the past, year of quarantine where we're all in our homes and you can hear the cops from several different directions every single day.
Yeah, I didn't know Victoria was so crime ridden.
Well, it is. I don't think we're still the stabbing capital, but it was a problem for a while.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
didn't know that was real.
it's not usually big crime, and they're often more first responders for things.
So you just hear police sirens instead of ambulances and fire trucks?
All of them, just all of them in a big group show up.
So what are the spaces in between your hands?
I don't know. I think I'm my brain is too locked into the existing shape. It's just no, I know this is fingies.
Turn it upside down.
Okay.
That helps get your brain out of symbol recognition mode.
It's Glover, the character from the game Glover. Come on, brain.
It's definitely hard.
Just gonna do circle warm-ups.
That's fair. Okay, so I have fish here. I'll make this one a fish. And then see if I can make something out of what's in between the fish.
Bam. Okay. I could try to do the face phase.
Oh, yeah. The famous optical illusion.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh no. My face is lumpy. Look at that symmetry. Anyways, keep going.
Do you have scissors?
Scissors.
No, seriously, because you can fold the paper in half and cut it out, and then you will have perfect symmetry.
Okay.
All right, so I have two fish, and I have this space in between my fish, and I think it kind of looks like a mushroom. So I'm gonna make mushroom fish.
Mushroom fish.
No, I don't like it. I need something else. Hmm.
Oh god. Baby scissors are tiny and terrible. Not as bad as sewing scissors though. Like the little ones that are like just for like
These
yeah, those.
these are embroidery scissors. They have a very curved blade. They're not good for cutting anything.
No, just like a single thread surgically.
Exactly.
Bam. Okay.
Well, it's not a
Behold a
mushroom.
man. There.
Now you just trace it
Okay.
and color in part of it.
Just gonna tape it down a little so it doesn't wander. Gonna make it smaller.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's definitely a shape.
Good. Good.
It's kind of like a bearded axe
Yes, that's a thing.
with a very fat handle.
That's also a thing. Yeah.
Hmm. Wonder if I. Yeah, Kusanagi, I could try to turn this into a bird.
Just another bird. Birds on birds.
Fish and birds.
Fish, birds, and mushrooms.
Um, I think I said no to the mushroom. It was not mushroomy enough. How does one bird out of this? Not quite. It's a very fat bird.
A very fat bird. I think you cracked the code there. It's like, if a regular bird wouldn't fit, what if we just made the bird rounder?
There's round birds, right? Yeah, there's
Yeah, it's
like
birds.
lovebirds are kind of round, right?
Look, every bird wants to be as round as possible. That is their deepest desire. Like, one step closer to spherical is a good step for a bird. Just like, yes, if I eat more, I can become more spherical. It's not that they need to eat to live, they just need to eat to get round.
Hmm.
That's the truth about birds that no one wants you to hear.
That's why people watch the show.
For the truth, yeah. I could just fill the shape with a pattern. That's easy. That's something I can do. Like a checkerboard.
Now I have made my fish evil by giving them eyes.
Oh no, it's evil.
I don't. Why do the eyes make it look so evil?
You could give it like catfish whiskers, but in like a
It's like
dick
Snidely
dastardly.
Whiplash.
Yeah.
Perfect. And they need eyebrows. All right. I think this is a thing. I'm going to start a new thing.
Do you want to try cutting out a vase? A vase?
Sure.
2 faces. 2 Wolverines and a Batman.
Oh,
Wait,
Oops.
or is it 2 Batmans and a Wolverine?
I saw one that was Batman and Penguin, but it was like reverse. Penguin was upside down, and
Oh.
Batman's chin. It looked.
Yeah. I think I
A
saw
little
that.
weird.
I was watching videos about Gestalt principles,
Mm-hmm.
and so there's one that has to do with ground and foreground, or like what the base is, and so it's like the rabbit duck thing. It's like if you look at it as the one is the anchor, I guess, then you see the one shape, and then if you look at the other way, you see the other way.
Mm.
The old woman, young woman.
Yeah, where it's like one thing is the chin if you look at it one way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the dress issue, but with shapes and not colors.
Like the blue dress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually that kind of makes sense. Cuz like your frame of reference impacts what you see.
Right. Well, now these scissors are far too large for this tiny paper.
Yes, be like me. Have tiny scissors.
Oh yeah, I could use the tiny curved scissors that are good for
That's
nothing.
just asking for pain. You're gonna make it halfway through, and you're gonna want to cut your fingers off. It's not good.
I mean, I drew it really tiny, so it's okay. All right. I have made my vase. That looks more like a chalice.
Or candle holder.
Ah, yes. The deadly weapon, the candle holder.
I think Clue gave people kind of the wrong idea about the efficiency, or even that you couldn't really tell what someone had been killed with. It's like, oh no, there's a
I mean,
body.
I
Who
think
knows
that
if it was a gun or a rope?
That's true, but I think the difference between the candle holder and the wrench would be kind of hard. Because they're just blunt trauma. All right, I have done this. Now I'm going to paint it and hope this is really thin paper. This might be a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway for science.
Yeah.
So this is Dynaflow, which is actually a liquid fabric dye.
Yeah, that might penetrate. Yeah.
It's the closest thing I have to ink in my house right now, so I'll go with this paintbrush. It worked pretty well on the canvas. That's what I did this hand bird out of.
Okay, yeah, it's good. Good coverage then. Good thickness.
Yeah, it's not that thick. It's quite thin actually.
My brain is telling me this paint smells like strawberry, but that is not true. This is not a scented marker.
I remember having scented markers, and I was like, aren't we supposed to not sniff markers? Why is this even a thing?
I think they're there to teach you not to eat markers. Just like, okay, we've made this smell like your favorite orange lollipops. Now, sit back and
And don't eat it?
Yeah.
It's not soaking through. This is okay. The bottom line is a little wibbly.
Yeah, that's a manufacturing error. It's really common in chalices and candlestick holders. It just happens, you know.
I'll just make it bigger and fix it there.
That's how you know it's authentically handmade.
Imperfection.
Get all the wabi sabi, and then just live with it.
There. I have made my thing.
I'm only about halfway done. Decided I wanted to. Like I said, I was going to make a checkerboard, but then I decided I wanted to use my ink stuff.
There are checkerboards that are red and black.
Yeah, for checkers. But
And
I
nothing
don't have a
else.
black. I don't have a black marker. Well, actually, I've got a Sharpie, but I'm already getting enough fumes off this one.
Yeah, all I have is the soap crayon. I don't have to worry about fumes so much. All right, so I'm gonna try to draw this flower and see if I can get a shape out of things in between the flowers. This is a flower I got from my front yard today.
Okay.
Sit. It won't stay still. I never thought the flower would move so much.
You tape it down.
That might damage the flower.
Just get some tracing paper and a really heavy book and shove it in there.
Oh.
And leave it for like 6 months.
Months, yeah.
Yeah. And then
Flower
it'll be ready.
pressing.
Yeah. My mom used to do that, and I never knew which books might have flowers in them.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. Always fun to discover, except when I just wanted to read the book.
I had a flower pressing kit when I was a kid, but I don't think I ever used it because I read the direction and it was like 6 months. No, thank you.
I'll be old.
Exactly. But it didn't use books. It had like pieces of cardboard and a plastic frame where you'd screwed it in to
Okay.
like press the flowers between the cardboard.
Yeah, that
Was
would
it?
work.
But it sounds like a book would have been just fine. I don't know what's going on in chat. Something about Cyborg Watson?
They're talking about Sherlock Holmes from the 22nd century, which
I don't
is
know of this.
a TV show. It's a cartoon. Uh, Early 2000s, I want to say. And it has a banger of an opening theme.
Ooh.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. That's all. It's
just that?
yeah. And then there would be like voice lines from the show in the background, like Dr. Holmes or something like that, or whatever. Mr. Holmes. But yeah, Watson's a cyborg. He's got a robot arm and there's flying cars. I think it was on at around the same time as trying to remember if it was where in the world is Carmen Sandiego or Where in Time. It's the one
Oh,
with
not
like
not the game show, but the
not the
actual
game show,
cartoon.
the cartoon. Yeah. It was the one with like the really high pitched sing-songy theme song.
I only can remember the theme song to the game show. It's overridden every other Carmen Sandiego in my brain.
You know, if I said Carmen Sandiego, that's
Nope.
that would probably trigger the memory in anyone who had seen the show.
Maybe. Maybe I just haven't seen it then. Oh, there's a hole in my flower. It goes all the way through.
Is that where you plucked it off the stem?
I just
You may
picked it
have
up off the
left some
ground.
part of the flower behind.
Yeah. It was already on the ground. I didn't kill anything.
I don't know. You might have to stand trial.
For flower murder?
Flower murder.
You'll never know what the weapon was.
No, I can't tell. What would leave a hole all the way through a flower?
Definitely not a gun.
Probably not. If anything, it'd be a large steel pipe.
Lead pipe.
Oh, you're right. It is a lead pipe. You know, just in case we needed to fix part of our water system for our drinking water.
All right, I have a flower. If I was doing this digitally, I could just copy this flower, but I cannot do that.
Big cheats.
I'm gonna draw it at an angle. Yeah, I can't really see that. Let me go over this with a darker pencil. To be.
Ooh.
That shows up better.
My paper's getting damp.
What is that? Silver?
Yep.
Is it a paint marker?
Yep. acrylic
This
paint.
is reminding me of something. It's like tights, like Harlequin tights.
Yep. It's probably because I angled the pattern.
The checkerboard, yeah. All right, now you can see the flower.
Yes. Yes, I can.
So second flower.
You could use scissors to cut that one flower out and use it as a stencil.
I could do that. But I think I'm going to make the second flower not identical.
Okay.
I'm just going to move the flower to a different position. I'm just going to draw it again in a different spot. And then see what happens in between the flowers.
I know what happens. Science! This is a very scientific show. Alright. I swear, chat, I'll pay attention to you the moment I'm done this.
They're just talking among themselves. It's fine.
But I want to see if they're talking about Carmen Sandiego.
The Netflix Carmen anime was pretty good.
It's okay.
Someone says.
I didn't watch all of it. I watched a bit of the first season. It's like you tell yourself you wanna see the same things you used to watch as a kid, and then you go watch it and you're like, I'm not the age group for this. And this is coming from me, who routinely watches children's TV. It's like, I don't know if I could rewatch Kim Possible or something like that. And it had that kind of energy.
I don't think I was in the right age group for Kim Possible. I'm old.
I think it was just that it was part of that time where TV was on. So I just watched whatever's on the TV. Like, I was
Right.
definitely not the right age group to be watching Disney's Recess. But I watched that like every day.
Oh, I didn't get the Disney Channel. That's probably why.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Makes it difficult to watch the Disney shows.
It was like part of the premium cable that we didn't have.
Which is different from Netflix.
I mean,
There we go.
about the same, right?
Yeah. We're just watching history repeat itself. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna do the big reveal.
Okay.
All right.
I'm looking.
All right, here's the thingy. Just gotta peel off the tape. It's the washi tape that I definitely use for things that washi tape is supposed to be used for, like decoration. Ba-bam!
It's beautiful.
So proud. Garbage.
But you threw away your stencil?
Yeah. It's over there now. Never to be seen again. I don't know why you're thinking of the leg lamp from A Christmas Story, Kusunoki. Clearly you should be thinking of that horse lamp from, was it IKEA? Had a horse lamp. It was like
Oh no,
several hundred
why?
dollars. Why? Don't know. But I think I'm gonna have to Google this because people don't know what I'm talking about. But first, just gotta thank Daticus Rex for 62 months. Can't wait to draw some horses, and horses in multiple quotes. And Malkarish, 67 months. Hi, Corey and Angel. Apologies for not recognition. Well, I didn't keep your name up on the screen, but yes, this is Angel.
Oh, I don't expect to be recognized. It's totally fine.
Horse lamp.
In fact, most of the time, people don't recognize me because I'm in various costumes. Like met Graham at a Magic Fest, and I was in costume, and I delivered something to him. And then later that same day, I was out of costume, and I was like, "Hey, Graham." He's like, "Who are you?" Like, "Oh, yep, nope, that's fair." Not that Graham was being rude. That was a exaggeration. He's a perfect gentleman. He's just like, "I don't know who you are." All right, I have two flowers, and I have this space between them.
Okay, this is the horse lamp.
That's way more elaborate than I was expecting.
It's $8,000.
What is the scale? Is it like full-size horse?
Yeah. Oh, it's a little smaller, I think, than like the 15 and a half hands of an average horse. But I'll see if I can find a picture. Sure. I'm sure these people don't mind. Oh, here's one next to a table. Da, 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 da. Bwamp. There. Horse lamp next to other furniture, so you can tell how big horse lamp is. I love horse lamp.
That would not look entirely out of place in my aunt's house. She owns racing horses, okay?
Yeah.
And it's stupid rich. She's got like marble inlaid horse in the foyer next to a giant bronze statue of a horse.
How big is this bronze horse?
It's from the floor to the top is taller than me. It's not a full-size horse because it's like a horse and like it's on top of a base of some kind. It's ostentatious is the word I would use. I only ever see it at Christmas.
Yeah. My problem with the horse lamp is I don't know if you can sit on it. And I would.
It does not. I would not recommend sitting on the horse lamp.
No.
That looks not sturdy.
Like if it was bronze cast, I would sit on it.
Oh, it's definitely hollow.
It's definitely hollow. And definitely not a hard, rigid metal. Strong with a skeleton inside for support.
So the space between my flowers looks like a mer otter.
Okay. So an otter with a fishtail, not just an aquatic otter.
Right. It's got, so here's the eyes.
Yep.
And it's screaming.
Yep.
It's something.
Being alive. Hair, yep. And is that an arm or a second face on the back?
But down here?
Yeah. What is that?
Uh, I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Let's see. What does an otter look like?
No one knows.
It's kind of like
Oh.
a penguin fin.
Okay, yeah, otters have penguin fins. I mean, otter maids, mer otters, motters,
uh,
aquatic otters, mer otterfish, otter campus. There's got to be a good name in here somewhere.
None of those.
Oh, Beowulf's got it.
Oh,
Quatter.
a quarter.
It's got one of them damn quatters. You know, they eat the fish.
What have I done? Oh no. All right. I'm just gonna keep drawing.
Yeah.
See what happens. Hmm. I thought about erasing something and I've changed my mind. I'm not erasing anything. It's perfect. Every line I draw makes it better. The otter needs a stone. Well, I guess that's the middle of the flower. Well, it's more like a shell. All right, the otter is waiting to be fed this mussel. Otters have teeth, right?
Yeah, they do. They have little like cat mouths. It's really cute.
Cute is definitely the word I would use to describe.
In
Never mind,
Tacoma,
it's not.
there's a petting zoo in Tacoma that has capybaras, which is why I went. But they also have a little mini otter, and you can just go in the otter room, and the otter might be roaming around, and there might just be like, I don't know, lumps of fish on the floor that you can like wave generally in the direction of the otter, and then the otter might come and climb up onto your lap and scroll around a bit and play fight with your hand and then grab onto the fish and then open mouth chew it, just so you get a really good view of how cat-like the inside of their mouth is.
Sounds adorable.
It was.
I don't know what these lumpy bits are.
Uh, uh, it's,
Dorsal fins?
or clothing, maybe. I don't know.
Clothing. Oh, clearly the otter is wearing a cute summer dress.
Right?
Obviously. How did I miss this?
It's just a little skirt.
with a lovely button-up cardigan to go over their penguin pants. Uh, all right. Yep. How's yours going, Corey?
I don't know where glasses go on people's faces, apparently.
You use Ian as a model.
Hey, Ian, can you turn your head 90 degrees? Oh, yeah, that'd be way into the vase. No, it's not gonna work.
Do you have the same brand of pencil?
Probably. They're pretty common.
It's this orange
Yep.
band. Well, I have two different ones here. It's a Derwent. Am I gonna color this? Sure. I will color this with my big box of crayons.
It's gonna be hard to pick a color for that dress. Maybe like a yellow would go with the pink if the flowers are pink.
Wash the dog. Yellow.
Yeah. Otters are like dogs, as much as they are like cats.
Aquatic cat dogs.
Yeah, except they only have one head. Cat dog's a cartoon character.
I'm sorry. Yes, I know this. I acknowledge this reference.
Yeah, I also don't know where hair starts on people's heads. Just gonna pretend it's there.
It looks like a toupee that is poorly situated. Oh, what is that?
Hair. It's a comb over.
Oh no.
It happens. Like not everyone has, the sort of self-reflection or knowledge to know that the comb over is not fooling anyone or calling attention away from the rest of the toupee.
All right, I'm gonna wear a green sweater and a yellow dress. This just plain green, perfect. No fancy pine green or jungle green. Just regular old green.
Okay, I'm moving on to another thing now.
What are you gonna do?
I have this tape, I have this lime.
Oh yeah, do something with the lime.
Do something with the lime. It's an old lime. I'm not gonna put it in my mouth. Just gonna sit back and have some water and do that classic art maneuver of thinking first.
To contemplate the lime.
Yeah. close all my horse lamp pictures.
Yellow.
Chan wants me to put the lime in a coconut and probably drink it all up.
That is a song that I've heard of.
Chat's not a doctor, though. You can't tell me to put a lime in a coconut.
Somebody in chat might be a doctor.
If anyone in chat tells you they're a doctor, they're lying. Alright, scissors. I'm gonna draw some scissors. That's a
Okay.
classic shape to start with.
Yeah, you just trace them. You don't even have to draw them.
Okay, I'll trace some scissors.
All right, my otter is colored. Let's get some pink on these flowers. Hot magenta. Perfect.
You like hot magenta?
That's what it says.
Hot magenta? Okay, so now I've got thick scissors.
All right. So you can either do another set of scissors and try to find something in between, or just try to find something with the space like by the handles.
I think another pair of scissors belongs here.
Okay.
How did I forget to do the middle hole, or the little hole both times?
It's consistent.
Yeah, I'm consistent. Yay! It's the kind of thing that matters in horseshoes and hand grenades. Look at your adorable otter.
It didn't even have to be a mer otter in the end. It's just a regular otter wearing clothes. Just like they do.
Just like they do. Okay. I see a mineral hammer.
That's a thing?
We are going to bust out of Shawshank with this hammer I've concealed in these scissors.
Why would they let you have the scissors in the first place?
Oh, you're right. You're right. It's not.
I don't think you would need.
Okay, so Andy Dufresne was put in charge of arts and crafts at the prison, and then
I've never seen this movie, so
needed to do one of those like paper mache yarn balloons, and he needed the scissors for cutting the yarn into lengths. And then he stole them, and no one noticed. Exactly how Shawshank works.
I have to believe you because I've never seen it.
and he spends a period of years scattering his paper detritus throughout the yard
Hmm.
to conceal that he's producing so much paper cuttings. Uh,
Flawless plan.
yep.
Oh, Beowulf, my otter is in the negative space. Can't you tell? Or you can't, because that's the point.
This is the handle of a glue gun or a
I,
regular gun. Uh,
I have glue gun reference if you would like that.
I think I could generally shape a general. Guns look like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. And
Yep.
then with that little sticky bit off the end for
Yep.
aiming.
Yep. For aiming through or over. I don't know. Who knows? Oh wait. I want to erase something. There's my eraser. I forgot. I forgot the hammer. Bam. Hammer.
Oh, you made two things.
Yeah.
Is it is it just a hammer and a gun, or is it a gun attached to a hammer?
Uh if one were to attach a gun to a hammer, would they do it like this? Or like this? I
Oh.
it was intended to be two separate objects.
Sometimes the art just does what it wants to do, regardless of your intentions.
I don't know what this part of a gun looks like. Let's pretend it's a revolver.
Oh, with the chamber. Yeah. I only know what guns look like from video games.
So like anything really. And uh this is a wizard.
Oh, wait. A wizard?
Yeah, I'm putting a wizard.
Oh, you're
in
adding
here.
a third thing.
Yeah. It's it. I guess wizard faces look like that.
Well, they all look the same, right?
Mm-hmm. Where that he's got a magic thing. And toddler arms.
Why do you like toddler arms so much?
It's a callback. I don't like toddler arms especially.
They're weirdly stumpy and out of proportion with the rest of their body.
See, it's like soon you won't even be able to tell that there's scissors in here.
I think you need a third pair of scissors, like at the bottom middle of the page,
Bottom middle scissors. Like over here?
like below the gun. Yeah.
Below the gun.
Looked like you were trying to cut up the gun.
No, you've fallen for my visual trick. See, the map is not the territory. This is
Hmm.
not actually a gun. A 3D representation of a gun, or uh,
Oh. Thank you, Lady Manticore. I hope we're entertaining you. At least we're entertaining ourselves.
that's the hope. Uh, oh, what if I flip the scissors over? There we go. Now they work. Try not to trace my fingies in there too. Ah! Call this piece Fingies Holding Scissors.
How does one spell fingies?
It's like fingers, but at the end, instead of ERS, it's IES.
Oh, now I just think of fingies, and I'm thinking like, oh, what if all the ends of my fingers were little geese heads? Like, oh no, this is bad for my brain.
You watch Steven Universe?
I've only seen one episode.
One of the
The very
episodes,
first
his
one.
fingers turn into little cat heads,
Mm-hmm.
which sounds a little like your goose problem to me.
Yeah, I can relate.
We should take a break.
It is like an hour in, right?
Yeah. It's the perfect time to take a break and not think about fingies.
Yep, let's get that out of the universe. It needs to go away. Hi, Cameron.
How's it going, Cameron?
There are no geese on my fingers here. Why would you even say that?
Now aware of my fingies. Perfect! We'll be right back after like a 5-minute step up and stretch, get water, medicate, you know, the things. BRB. Welcome back, everybody, to here, Can't Draw Horses Club, with me, Corey, and my guest, Angel.
Hello.
Just sitting here taking a normal drink out of my normal vase. These are the jokes, people.
I just have a soldering iron in my hand. This will be fine.
Mine's in the kitchen. / dining room.
All right, so, well, that's, wait. Why?
Quick, Corey, think of a reason.
Fresh out of forks?
Yeah, chat's Snow Cookies has it. It's because Ian. He was poking around with his buttons for his driving wheel thingy because he needed to move a resistor so that it would go into analog mode instead of digital mode or reverse that for the button mappings so that he wouldn't have to use some middleware USB button mapping software. And it would actually
And he had to use your soldering iron for this? It doesn't have his own?
It's a communal soldering iron.
Oh, okay.
It might actually be his.
Maybe.
pliers he uses are mine. All the little pliers.
I have a bunch of jewelry pliers. They're useful for all kinds of things.
And he's used my wood drilling bits on metal.
That's not okay.
Right? It's like, yeah, sure, I get a kegerator out of it, but my things that I leave in a box and never ever use.
Just like these crayons.
Right?
Like, I don't know if you could see how good a shape these crayons are. These crayons are from my childhood.
Yeah, not even half eaten.
No, there's like a few that got broken.
Where's my...
But what I did with these crayons most of the time was just sort them.
I did that
I would-
too.
Just sit around and sort my crayons.
I would sort the crayons. Yeah.
I'm like, but if I use them, then they'll be gone.
I was especially conscious of, like, the black crayon always gets used more. And I was like, I
Yes.
didn't want it to wear out first, because then it's like the whole set is broken.
Well, this one has 2 black crayons because one smells like burnt rubber. I'm sorry, new sneakers.
Oh, fresh off the grill.
New sneakers. Oh, I can't. It smells bad even just holding it.
uh,
It's the worst one. Like, soap is fine. Grandma's perfume, overpowering, but kind of not an unpleasant smell, but it's just the smell of rubber. All right, I think my flower otter child is perfect and needs no more colors.
that's good. Trying to figure out what I did with the 4th art pencil. There it is. Found it. If the black pencil crayon was in its spot, like, where did I put it? Like, finding a DVD in the wrong case.
Oh, yeah, you have to follow the train.
Yeah.
It happens with games in my house. Like open up the box, the wrong game. You have to go find that box, and then there's a different game in that, and you just have to. It's like a game itself.
Yeah, because you don't want to leave just like a naked disc out or a cartridge or something.
Exactly.
You might lose it or it might get damaged. So it has to go in a case. But
All right, so I've done this ones of times before.
one.
Once I've done this once in high school. So the last time I made a stamp, it was a tessellating Winnie the Pooh. So what do I make this time?
Sorry. That's just tessellating Winnie the Pooh are the words that I just heard. Huh. Okay. Yeah, just fair. Totally fair. I was also appreciating Ard's story about melting a black crayon. Yeah, definitely. Definitely accidentally put a crayon through the wash once.
The wash is fine. It's the dryer that's bad.
And then the dryer was
Yeah.
green for a
Oh.
long time.
Okay, what? I'm gonna draw something. What will it be? Looking around my room for inspiration.
Can I interest you in this lime?
Sure. I will draw a line.
Tessellating lime.
Tessellating lime.
What was I gonna do? I think I wanted to try some Escher stairs. The weird
Ooh.
optical illusion thing. Blah 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 blah. Like not the big thing. Not Penrose stairs.
Was it the one? It was like at the bottom of Metamorphosis too, or is it not in that?
I'm gonna fall down a Wikipedia hole.
Oh no!
It's got me.
I need to save you. Come back. Oh, take my hand out of the hole.
An optical illusions list. I don't know what Fraser spiral is. Oh, now I do. Ooh.
Well, now you have to share it.
Okay. It's an SVG. Let's hope that works.
OBS handle SVGs? I see.
Yeah. It's not a spiral.
That looks complicated.
Yeah. I'm not drawing that. I just
Okay.
had to click on the link because I didn't know what it was. It's fun finding out how many things have names.
Oh, yeah. You're like, oh, I've seen that before, but I didn't know what it was called. All right. I have drawn a lime. I'm going to cut out the lime. I'm going to fold the lime in half. And then I'll fold it in quarters. Oh, not the curved scissors, straight scissors. All right, so I'm going to cut out this shape roughly. Top is, this is fine. I'm going to cut the lime up into quarters. Okay, now I have to remember how to do this. I move this here.
It's a little off camera.
I'll move it over here and then start over.
Okay.
All right. So it's not dark enough. Let me outline this lime in marker. This is definitely a lime and not anything else. Are you all right, Courtney?
I don't know who you're trying to convince here. Yep, definitely a lime. Yep. Checks out.
Oh, I need tape.
Don't a tip. That's a lime. Only a lime.
Okay. Peregrine.
No, Chad, it's not a lemon. Shush.
All right. So I move the bottom right corner to the top left. And then I move the bottom straight up and the left straight left. I think that's how it works.
We'll find out.
This all together. And now I have my tessellating pattern. I'm going to take a piece of foam.
Just way too curious about this process.
Oh, so get it on camera. All right, well, I'm just going to cut out the rectangle right now. I have absolutely no idea if this is actually going to work. So we will all find out together. All right, so now I need to get my lime and nothing but a lime onto this foam. That did not work. I need a pen.
Okay, there we go. I found something for me to try to do.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to copy a. I'll just show the link again, because explaining it won't quite work. So this is a background pattern in an anime called Yurikuma Arashi. Lilies, birds, doves, you know.
Okay, so the bottom is a flower. It's kind of hard to see from my angle. Okay. Oh, I see. It's upside down. Like this. Upside down.
Yeah.
That way. Got it. So are you going to do those exact shapes, or are you going to just use that idea to make some other pattern?
We'll see. Just gonna think about it. I'll start there.
All right, now I have my foam, my design on my foam. Let's see if the soldering iron is hot enough. It's Star. Can somebody please explain me what this woman is doing? No, I cannot. I cannot explain that at all.
We're talking about Angel? Angel's trying to make a stamp using ancient high school memories.
Well, in high school, we had pieces of linoleum and had to carve out of it.
And it's tedious and a pain in the ass. So I like your attempted soldering iron versus foam.
I mean, I've used soldering iron to make designs in foam before, but never a stamp out of it.
I've only used hot wire, like,
Hmm.
yeah, an electric knife.
So if I do this right, I should be able to make something about out of the space between these limes.
That is the dream. Just like I imagine that when I draw my third bird, I'll be able to draw a flower in between them and it'll look good.
The birds look good.
Just gonna draw another one exactly like the other two.
Here, I'll clean this up a little bit so people can see the flower bird otter, not bird, the flower otter picture.
Yeah.
All right. I think that worked. I'll make some of these lines deeper. So the next step is the paint.
You just got your black ink.
No, I think that'll soak into the foam too much. I have some just acrylic paint
Okay.
that I'm gonna try. Or I have fabric paint. No, I think that'll stick to the foam too much too. I'm just gonna try regular acrylic paint. So I have this empty canvas. And obviously it has to be green. All right. This is my palette paper. Putting the paint on. Grab a paintbrush. Okay. Oh, don't soak in. Hey, it kind of worked with the first one. It's off screen a little bit. So now, the second one. Might need more paint.
Oh,
Off center a little bit. That's okay.
or maybe you had to swap the left and right side?
Did I not? Maybe? Did I put the pieces in the wrong place? Oh, just keep
Well,
going.
you'll see if you get a couple more down there, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have any foam? Or paint?
I don't know.
I don't know either, and that's a problem. I got this fork.
I can't imagine making a stamp out of a fork.
You're just thinking too small.
You need a forge to melt it down.
It's a plastic fork.
Oh, I was thinking a metal fork.
No. I wouldn't try with a metal fork.
Silly me.
Yeah, you are the silly one. It's silly. It's hard to draw birds upside down when you don't know what birds look like. Look at all these chickens.
Chickens.
So
I
it's a
thought they were
vine.
supposed to be doves.
They are doves.
Okay. I don't know if I've ever watched a vine in my life. Not on purpose.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
This worked surprisingly well.
Yeah.
All right. Now I have a canvas of lime. So what does the space in between look like?
Frogs. Just say that because it's green. Don't listen to me. Don't try to find the frog.
It's too late. I'm already trying to find the frog.
Flowers are a good go-to.
It's like, what is this? Green lemons? No, get out.
Yeah, chat, we don't condone green lemons here. It's just, there are no lemons here. Move on. If you're looking for lemons, this is not the place. This is a lime-only stream. Speaking of stream, I'd like to thank VM Kid for 78 months of support. Inhales. Wow. I wish I knew what that was in reference to, but maybe I don't wanna. And
I don't know.
Jean-Jacques EV, 30 months. Awesome. Zerk, yeah, I would also ban green jello. Much like lemons. Yep. We keep on about green jello, you're gonna have to walk away.
I don't think anything I've done is as terrifying as anything Alex has done. Like the Fred Durst thing, that was truly terrifying.
Yeah, there's some real good evidence for why you don't want to use one layer to do everything. Which Fred Durst thing?
All of them, all of the Fred Durst things.
Let's see. There was Darmaki, Daruma, Fred Durst. There was fifth stage guild navigator Fred Durst. There was
The
or was
one in the
that third
tank.
stage? Yeah, yeah. I don't remember what stage guild navigator that was. Uh and then there was the Pez dispenser, Fred Durst.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That one is also terrifying.
Yeah. I didn't see that this had a tinier Fred Durst Dharma in the eye. Beautiful. Yeah, anyways, we do good work here on the art club stream. Can't draw horses. There's no evidence that anyone here can draw a horse.
It looks off to the side of camera where it has drawn horse. No, it's okay. So I'm sorry I have betrayed you, Corey. I have drawn a horse. I can explain.
Can you?
So I do this pet painting stream on Thursdays, and one of my friends has a horse, and she passed away recently. And I said, I will paint you a painting of your horse, but before painting the horse, I have to draw the horse. So I have drawn the horse. I'm sorry. You look so betrayed.
I mean, this is just my natural cynical face after hearing that someone has drawn a horse, because I'm not seeing, I'm hearing the horse drawing described, and like I'm just gonna it could be anything.
Could be anything.
I
You're
can't
right.
see it.
You're right. I'm putting it away. It's offensive.
This isn't my first rodeo.
You've been betrayed before.
Honestly, the moment I named the club Can't Draw Horses Club, a lot of people have been coming forward saying they can draw horses. Contingent Cat's got it. You could have been drawing a lamp.
It's true. Or a bronze statue of a horse.
Yeah.
So I'm putting leaves in between these limes.
Okay.
I wonder what leaves of a lime tree look like. Probably not this.
I think they're narrow.
No. Is there an arrow?
I can Google it.
I could also Google it, but I have not.
One second.
Sounds like Corey just got up and drove away.
Yeah, they're kind of.
Wait, is that a lime tree?
No, it's a white dazzler orange tree.
Okay. Is that related to a lime in some way?
It's citrus. I assume they're all the same, right?
Must be.
So yeah, there's your
I
reference.
I just have to tell you that when you got up and put your headphones down, there was this sound of a car leaving.
Corey
Like you
gets
were
up,
just done with
this
me.
door slams, car drives off. And I see Cameron in chat wrote going for smokes.
Yeah.
Tree smells good.
Ooh,
Mm.
better than the markers. The fake strawberry.
Well, again, they're not scented markers. It's just paint. It's a washable watercolor. Okay. Lady Manticore says I'm wrong. They're not thin. I believe in thin lime leaves. I choose to believe in smooth sharks and thin lime leaves.
You know, I have a terrible phobia of sharks, and I didn't think that I had to worry about that coming on this stream, but now I know better.
Does your phobia extend to how smooth they are in all directions?
I try not to think about it that hard.
Right,
I've heard that they're like sandpaper.
I'm gonna go put this friend, who I think I've named Rango. I think that's a good name for this tree.
Does it bear fruit?
Maybe. Maybe there'll be little tiny decorative oranges at some point. Who was I talking to yesterday? Corvus. That was it. I retweeted a flowchart image yesterday of the band Putrid Sharks origin story, and Corvus is like, "Wow, I wonder where the name comes from." I was like, I swear we talk about Hakarl like all the time. All the time.
Who's we? Who's this we we're talking about?
Well, not you, because you have a phobia. I'm sure that extends to fermented shark meat as well.
Sure does. Not gonna eat that.
No.
I am almost ready to start inking these leaves. All right. Now this I will use my Dynaflow die.
Oh,
Uh, get this off the screen.
hmm. Ooh, like that.
Thank you. How is your birds and flowers are so
Well,
tiny?
yeah, they're just far away.
Well, yeah, I mean on the screen sharing. It's
Yeah,
hard to see them.
yeah. Now it's bigger. I was just like, oh, okay, this is like the diamond checkerboard pattern I did earlier, except it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of divided in half, like this half of the triangle and then that half of the triangle. Because like I've seen other tessellation patterns that are just like, because there's like the lizard one.
Lizard. The gecko?
Uh, no, it's lizards, but I had a like board game version of it when I was a kid. But they're like octagonal or hexagonal tiles, but they have limbs that lock into each other. Do I need to pull up another image?
I can imagine this, but I've only ever seen it with geckos.
Well, let's say it's geckos then.
No, it's fine. It's lizards. You had lizards. I had geckos. This is something that happens.
Right. Lady Manticore is willing to concede that key limes have thinner leaves.
Okay. I bet none of them look like these leaves.
I was trying to back you up here, Angel. Contingent Cat, I don't know if geckos are lizards. I think they're amphibians, which isn't a lizard.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, what the difference between lizards and reptiles is, nobody knows. I have no idea. Geckos are lizards. Wait, am I thinking of salamanders? Geckos and salamanders are the
Oh,
same thing.
no, you're
No, they're
right.
not.
They're not.
Geckos have tails that come off.
Yeah.
Geckos are lizards.
Then we have been talking about the same thing the whole time.
Oh, that's the difference. Salamanders are more wiggly.
Oh, gross.
Gross. Is your phobia of sharks based on their wiggliness?
No, but
Are
I
you
can be
afraid of
afraid of
other
more than one thing.
are you afraid of other fish?
Uh, Probably like piranhas, barracudas, really any fish with teeth. They're no good. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to be reminded that they exist.
Don't worry. There's no fish with teeth out there. Doesn't happen. Just think about birds. Birds never have teeth either. Butterflies. Butterflies don't have teeth.
Every animal you say that doesn't have teeth, I'm imagining it with teeth. It isn't making anything better.
I'm just trying to imagine a butterfly with teeth. Okay, so they've got like the little curled up like schnoz that they eat out of.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Just imagine little teeth on the end of it, just like hand curled this thing. It's like a little, I don't know, like an anteater nose, something like a tapir snout, but at the end, it's just these little ring of teeth.
I will never be able to forget this for as long as I live.
Well, that's our show, everyone.
All right, I'm done with this painting. No, I missed a line. No, I'm not done.
Oh, oh, scratch that. Rewind it.
All right, now it's done.
Woo, woo.
That was close.
That was so close. You got there though.
Oh no, Cameron, that's even worse. Now I'm imagining it like going around, the teeth going around it like a chainsaw.
Okay, this is now a I don't know, Chainsaw Man fan art stream. We're going to be drawing Pochita, the chainsaw demon, with his handy little carrying handle. Like, imagine a chunky flashlight with a chainsaw off the end and really cute little eyes.
What does that have to do with negative space, Corey? Nothing.
Oh no, she's on to me. Chat, help! I just love Chainsaw Man, okay? Is that a crime? I'm trying to think
Maybe it might be a
other
crime in
things
some places.
that I know. Like, I'm like, okay, the generic house shape is like a square with a triangle off the side. So there would, but this just gets into like the tessellating arrows kind of thing, which is also fun to draw. Kind of.
Oh,
Except
yeah.
they have to go closer to each other.
Like the FedEx logo. That made sense in my head. Okay. there's an arrow in the FedEx logo made from the space between the letters.
Now here's the question. Was it deliberate or did they notice it later?
I think it was deliberate. All right. I have done another art.
Oh, wow. Guess your art quota is done for the day.
3 is my max. Sorry. You have to pay me more. I'm kidding. I'll get a new blank canvas and figure out what to do with this.
It's actually break time, so you have a little
Okay.
bit of time to think.
Great. Then I will get my sandpaper.
All right. We will be back after these commercials. Sit tight, everybody. Welcome back to Definitely Not Drawing Teeth Club. I'm Corey. I have with me Angel. Angel
Hello.
found some sandpaper over the break,
I did.
and I am not drawing the FedEx logo. Be the FredEx logo.
So I have this this piece of copper here, that I'm going to try to paint something on. Because one of the reasons to leave negative space is because whatever's behind it looks really cool. Copper is shiny. And I thought maybe negative space copper would look interesting.
Shiny, ductile, flexible. What more do you want from a metal?
Can't ask for anything more. But it is too shiny to hold paint. So I have to rough it up.
Conductive, good mouthfeel. Yep, these are all good.
Honestly, I don't know if this is solid copper. It's from Joann's, so could be anything.
What do you think? It's just like copper leaf,
It's gilded.
gilded. Over what? What metal with tin? Like
Aluminum?
aluminum? Yeah, yeah. It's,
Brass?
you just have to take an oxyacetylene torch, and if it turns blue, I think when you melt it, then you'll know it's not just copper in there.
I don't have one of those. Although
Well.
I probably should.
How are you supposed to melt pennies then? I thought everyone did this.
I just put them on the train tracks and they get smushed.
Ah. Trying to cause an accident.
There's no way a penny could derail a train. That's an urban legend.
Just like a banana peel. It's just like trains come along and then whoops. Whoops.
So I'm not sure what I'm going to draw on this copper, so I'm going to doodle some ideas on paper first.
Good idea.
Does chat have any ideas of what I should put on this copper?
That would look super dope up against some shininess.
Otters. I've already drawn an otter today. Not a horse, right? What is the negative space around a horse?
I think that's where we live, right?
Everywhere. Everywhere that's not a horse.
Cross between a centaur and a minotaur.
That's just a horse or a person, isn't it?
Do you still have the cow head?
Oh, right. Minotaurs are not horse heads, they're cow heads.
No, yeah, they got big beefy cow legs, and then a man torso, and then a cow head. But if there was a centaur, big beefy cow legs, and a human torso, and then a cow head, but 4 legs.
I don't think this is a thing I'm going to draw.
Wait, I think it's got merit.
Okay, so I think I might go with frog. Frog sounds best to me. Frog. What does frog look like?
They have cow legs. Big beefy cow legs.
Yeah, they sure do.
I'm sure you'll find when you check your reference that
Oh, the copper frog. I will definitely use that as the name of the next tavern that my players go to.
Yes, that sounds excellent.
Thank you to Beowulf for that suggestion. I don't like this pose. I need a different frog pose. Oh, dissected frog. Oh. I don't like that. How is your birds and flowers?
I pulled off an illusion, a perspective
Oh, the
illusion.
stairs.
Yeah, these are the stairs I wanted to draw. As there's not really any reference to tell you which of these planes is in front.
In front, yeah.
So it could be like the stairs are going down if A is in the front, but if B is in the front, then it's on the ceiling and you're under the stairs.
Like Harry Potter.
Just like Harry Potter. Under the stairs. In your little cupboard for part of one of the books. Yeah, not under the sea like the Little Mermaid.
I'm desperately trying not to break into song.
I, nothing's stopping you. Like, it's just us here, you know.
Just us. No one's watching.
No one else. No one else watching.
I'm deliberately not looking at the number of people that are watching as well.
I just checked. It's like no one. It's like
No one.
just us. It's
Okay.
the number 2 is what I see. Yeah, we're the only ones watching. I
should go tell my son to start watching the stream to get our numbers up then.
Yeah, even my own partner's not watching. He's busy looking at pictures of Sevenger.
Pictures of what?
It was Sevenger's a robot from Ultraman Z, but he's actually looking at a picture of a capybara being ridden by a monkey, and the monkey is covering the cappy's eyes. It's very cute.
It sounds very cute.
Mm-hmm. That's what's going on in my house today.
I'm jealous. There's nothing so cute going on in my house today. This leg is not long enough.
Well, also going on is an 89-month sub from Alfuzzy. And it looks like my sub notifier thing doesn't work anymore.
Oh no, did we miss some?
I don't think so. I can look on a different nope. Didn't miss anything because I can check the back end. But I think maybe something's going on Lurbot's end. That's right, random trivia. I was just looking at Lurbot's back end. What about it?
Nothing to be ashamed of.
I mean, I try not to talk about all the cron jobs I pull, but yeah, I'm really here just for all the bots, like Nightbot, Moobot, Phantom Bot, other bots that people commonly use in Twitch.
All right, I have a frog
Okay.
outline. So I'm going to transfer this to the copper by painting everything that is not the frog black. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about tiling patterns.
You can make one.
Yeah, who would stop me?
Not me. I have no power over you. I can't. Are you doing something off screen? Or are you just thinking?
I'm just thinking. Got a
What you
circle
thinking about?
here. It's like, what kind of shapes fit in a circle? What kind of shapes fit outside of a circle? That kind of thing. Probably fit an otter in this circle.
Oh
Or a
yeah,
cat.
that's a lot of logos do that. They'll like draw a circle and then cram an animal into it.
Firefox. Yeah. Smaller circles. Very small rocks.
Ducks.
Ducks. Hmm. 100 horse-sized ducks. Tran, I'm not gonna overlay OtterStream just because I'm watching OtterStream. No, I'm not watching OtterStream. Tis the season, though. Wait, when is Bear Stream? That's usually
What?
close to autumn, whenever spawning season is. I like watching Bear Stream.
I realize now that you mean like spawning for the fish, so the bears are out fishing, right? Not bear spawning.
Yep. Not watching any bears do any spawning. I don't like to spawn camp the bears.
It's just rude. So I'm not sure how I'm going to attach this paper to this copper.
Okay, first you paint everything that is the frog, and then you slap the frog down, and then you paint everything that's not the frog.
But I want the copper to show through. I don't want to paint it first.
I'm just offering some solutions here.
You know, when I did that bird hand, this thing, for practice, I did the hand, and then I painted it black, and then I added the eye. I'm like, oh, that looks kind of good. What if the background wasn't white? And then I spread the blue all over it, and it smeared everything all over the place. So then I had to repaint the hand. I'm like, this was a bad plan, but it turned out okay in the end.
So lessons learned. Lessons have been learned.
Yeah, paint the background first.
Was drawing these like teardroppy shapes that I think could nestle in with each other, and then I realized that that's just the shape of like folded fabric or like an accordion fold.
Yeah.
Or like a ruff. Like if you were drawing a ruff, it would be like that.
Like the strings on blinds look like that, like when they're smooshed up.
Yeah. So now I'm just like, well, I've rediscovered folding things. Good job, Corey. It's just hard to put circles near anything. A lot of stuff doesn't have, like, circle holes in them. And I think that's... I could just put circle holes in anything.
Donuts!
Yes, I'll tessellate some donuts.
Wait, so you're trying to tessellate the circles and draw something in between the circles?
Yeah, like if I had circles. Snakes fit.
Definitely what a snake looks like. I'm sorry, that was
kind
mean.
of...
It wasn't supposed to come out so mean.
It's okay, I have to go away soon. The police also saw the snake, and they were like, "Oh, we've been waiting to get her."
That's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Ah, God, cell phone. No. Okay, my
I
camera.
thought that was your doorbell. Like the cops had actually shown up at your door and were ringing your doorbell.
It was a call from the city. I don't know. I don't know what number they would use to call me.
Trying not to cut off the frog's toes.
You could just scrape them off after if you accidentally fill in the toes.
Yeah. I could just paint the whole thing black and scrape the frog into it.
Yeah. You just have to remove everything that isn't a frog. Wait, everything that is a frog. Wait, which way are we doing again? Negative space?
Well, if you do it right, you can't tell the difference. I thought you were drawing a tulip and then there was a rectangle in it, and now I don't know what it is anymore.
It's a name tag. And I think it is actually supposed to look like a tulip. You might have cracked the code.
What name tags look like tulips?
There's an emoji that looks like this. Because that is a Japanese name tag. And I think it's mostly a kid's thing, but I don't know. It took forever to figure out why. Yeah, there you go. Busted just posted it in chat.
It doesn't tell me. Usually if I hover over an emoji, it gives me words, but this one is not doing that.
No. But it is a name tag. Okay, fine. Name badge. Sure.
I think that tag and badge are equivalent. And if it's from Japan, it would really be neither of those words, now would it?
They do use English loan words a lot.
That's true. I don't know if that's one of them.
I don't know either. I'm not going to look it up. I don't want to be angry.
I did the black Dynaflow ink that I have reminded me of the Japanese calligraphy ink. So I did do one. Where did it go? There it is. I did this.
Oh.
Which is Tenshi, which is me.
We've got a learn kanji book. Sorry, I just distracted by chat because Raytech Stormcrow says Google Translate says Nafuda, and I'm like, I'm trying to in my head parse what words would have been scrunched together to make that. But no, we've got a pictogram ideogram book. It's, you know, maybe one day I'll actually learn Japanese.
Yeah, I took Japanese in college. I don't speak it fluently, but I also took Japanese calligraphy, and my Japanese calligraphy teacher would have been horribly disappointed in this because it's far too legible.
Yeah, not
They,
enough passion went into that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a robot made it. All right, I'm seeing if tape is going to be sufficient to hold this frog down.
Yeah, again, the little hands and feet are going to be the problem.
Yeah. Oh, I have some glue, but it's kind of slow drying glue.
Hmm. And that would just be more for you to scrape off at the end.
Yeah. Oh, this tape is too small. Have you found what goes in between circles yet?
No. A couple lines, but then I was like, what if I want other circles next to this? Because, like, the pattern's got to go in, like, every direction along the
Right.
plane. So it'd be like, what does the next row look like? How does that all connect in?
Well, that's why I like the tessellating stamp. You don't have to think about it. You just draw it once, cut it up and rearrange it, and then see what happens.
I think I could fit a trefoil between three circles. That's basically all you need for. What are my trefoil options? Ah, yes. Very fun design, Corey.
I can't
Oh, it's
see
up
it.
here.
Oh, it's radioactive.
Yes. That's why it's such a fun design. Definitely used all of the interior space between the circles to put a fidget spinner in there.
That might be fun if it was animated. Like, see the fidget spin, and at certain times the circles appear. Okay,
Maybe.
fine.
Maybe.
I'm no fun. I get it.
There we go. Perfect. I'm drawing spin lines so it looks like it's spinning.
Now it looks like a fan.
What is a fidget spinner if not a fan?
Self-powered fan.
I'm sure if you hooked a little engine up, like you just have the little bearing ring in the middle.
Wait, is that a disassembled fidget spinner?
No, it's just a bearing.
Oh, okay.
So it is a fidget spinner, but it's just the middle bit. I like how it sounds.
I can't hear it.
No, it's a frequency that only birds can hear.
Well, I passed the test. I am not a bird.
Yeah. Only teenagers can hear this, and they hate it.
Oh, I'll have to ask mine. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were going to get them to watch the stream. Now's the
a
perfect
sticky
time.
frog. Nope, nope. It's crooked.
I think I've also got a dice ring somewhere around here that also spins. I could just sit here and spin things. That could be my new thing that I do.
All right.
Corey's brand.
Well, what's your old thing?
I mean, I tried liking anime, but it turns out everyone likes anime.
Anime's all right. I tell people that liking anime is like liking movies. There's a variety of it, and some of it is good and some of it is not.
All anime is precious.
That is an opinion you are allowed to have. Okay, so it's time to paint the frog. Or it's time to paint everything that is not the frog.
Whew. Brave. Very confident with that brush.
Am I?
Yeah, what is that? Like a 1 centimeter, a half-inch brush?
This is a half inch.
And you're using the black paint.
I am using Mars Black Basic Liquitex Acrylic. Not Ivory Black, because that wouldn't cover very well.
Is that a gray black or like is it made of bones? What's
This is Ivory Black. It's just more see-through. Even though the package does not indicate that, because that's what this little built-in square is supposed to mean.
a lot of these words? These art terms. Ivory, Mars, and they're both black.
Yeah, I don't really know the scientific difference between them. I just know that when I paint, if I want it to actually be black, I use Mars Black. And if I want like shadowy things over top of other colors, then I use Ivory Black.
Because it's translucent?
Yep.
Nice.
Maybe somebody in chat can tell me what the real difference is. I'm an amateur artist.
Pretty sure if you accept commissions, you're pro.
Oh, I don't accept commissions. I only do art for free.
Okay, you can be amateur then.
Okay. People try to pay me for art and I refuse them.
Yeah, Nurgle found a description of the difference, and it doesn't make any sense other than it's exactly what you said. One of them is dark and the other one's less dark.
Great. I will put the ivory black away so I don't accidentally use it.
It's not like mummy brown.
No, it's definitely not brown.
No, I mean mummy brown, the pigment
Oh,
from
I don't.
ground up mummy bones.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Is there real art that has used that?
Yes. It's a real thing.
Need more paint.
So there's multiple reasons you shouldn't eat paint. Especially if you've got someone that does like oil painting or like traditional medium paint, because it's like, that white
yeah,
would be
it's-
made of lead, and then you're just eating lead, or it's ground up mummy
And
bones.
Bug parts, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you would be poisoned by eating the brown, but
It wouldn't be good for your soul.
no, it's no, Nickus, don't eat the cadmium yellow. Heavy metals are not delicious. Snow cookies, that wasn't just that people got cancer. People specifically got like throat cancer from licking paintbrushes for like doing the glow in the dark radium based paint on watch faces.
Oh, right, because you need a little bit of moisture to get the tip of the paintbrush pointy.
Yeah. So, in addition to not eating the paint, don't put the paint in your mouth.
Great advice. I will follow this advice. And that is not a joke.
Well, I mean, we've already seen that your crayons were didn't have any bite marks in them. Your
That's
childhood
true.
crayons, so
I did
I
not
don't know
eat
if
my
this message
crayons.
is for you. Although you could have been like a glue kid instead of a crayon kid.
Was not.
Paste? No paste?
Mm-mm. I ate a lot of cereal.
By cereal, do you mean raw grains? Uncooked
No.
wheat husks.
No.
Again, it's totally a thing children do.
I mean, you are from Canada, so I don't know anything about what Canadian children did.
Yeah, you're right. It could just be Canadian. Just gotta watch over salmonella. Oh, Play-Doh. Yeah, Nurgle. I hadn't even thought about Play-Doh. What about Play-Doh, Angel?
I didn't eat it. I did like how it smelled, though.
It is one of those amazing smells. Now I want to go huff Play-Doh. I don't have any Play-Doh. It's expensive.
You can make your own.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell the same. A lot
It's
of the
mostly just salt.
yeah, for extra flavoring.
It's so much salt. I want to be clear. I know that not because I have eaten it, but because I have made it. I see that face of non-believing.
I mean, a lot of the methods are just cornstarch based, and then they call it Play-Doh. And I don't think those methods involve a lot of salt.
The corn? No, that's like the slime, right?
Yeah, yeah, there's a slime, but like oobleck, but you can also get something kind of like Play-Doh, and then it hardens like a rock.
It's actually useful for building structure around a mold, like a latex mold.
Cornstarch?
Well,
Like,
the mixing it with no the Play-Doh recipe.
oh, yeah, and then you're not paying for Play-Doh. And I guess
Or
you wouldn't want to use
because
like plasticine or modeling clay or anything like that, which is also can be expensive.
well, yeah, but also because I do things without looking at all the steps up ahead of time, and then I just have a thing that I need to do now, and I have to figure out what can I use in my kitchen to help me.
And then you've got the recipe box with just one recipe in it for Play-Doh. So it's like when all you've got is a hammer. Uh,
That's right.
all right, we've got 10 minutes left.
Okay, I will definitely finish this in 10 minutes. Just going over with multiple coats to get the full effect.
Yeah.
Oh, I did get good news today. I was approved for Desert Bus Craft Along.
Ooh. What you making?
I am making a quilt
Oh,
for a magic themed quilt with lights and glow in the dark bits.
is it that Planeswalker quilt you've been working on?
Oh, Theros Gods.
Theros
I made
Gods.
I made Planeswalker quilt last year.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna let this dry for a second before I remove the paper. Oh, I see a tiny bit up at the top. Can't have that.
So you have to remove the frog while it's still a little wet so that it doesn't fuse to the surface, or
No, I can go around it with a knife if I'm worried about that.
okay.
So I have an X-Acto knife here. I don't think I'll need to though. The paint's not really that thick. Just gonna let it dry. I can show Desert Bus quilt progress though. Because I started working on it a long time ago. I have set this off to the side. A knife. No.
You got a bit of acrylic still on the table there.
It's dry, but I should move that. have
Ooh.
Nylea.
Yeah, if you told me that was a planeswalker, I would be like, that's a planeswalker.
I mean, it's a god. They're not that much different.
Is Nicol Bolas still a planeswalker, or is he a god?
I think that he's both at this point, but also in jail. So I don't know.
He's in jail?
Yeah, that's how that storyline ended. Didn't you know?
No. It's just like, blah, blah, blah. Nicol Bolas, Dragon God. Statue of Nicol Bolas. Armies.
Mm-hmm. Yep, all that happened.
Undead. Gideon. Sad.
Mm-hmm.
Jace showed up.
He was there.
He
Yep.
was there. There were a lot of stained glass windows. And then
Yep.
constellations. And at one point, Tarkir existed. And now everyone's in school. Even Liliana's a teacher at the
Yep.
school.
Yep, that all happened
Yeah,
in that exact order.
right?
This
So-
is Theravos. He's the only one I have the lights for.
Okay.
It's going to be lights behind the fabric in like the constellation pattern.
Ooh. That'll be cool.
That's my hope. Let's see, is this dry? Close enough. All right, frog reveal.
Drum rolls, everyone.
Oh, lost a finger there. Oh, lost an arm. Oh, some paint got
Under it, yeah.
under it. Yeah, a little bit. I'll have to scrape that off.
Yeah, overall, I'd say Copper Frog, not a bad idea. While you're cleaning that up, I'm just going to let people know what we got coming up.
Sure.
But first, I have to launch an application so that I can read off of the application window. All right. Later today, we got Dice Friends at 5. So in about an hour. Nelson's going to be DMing. We got Matt, me, Michelle, and Andy doing Candlekeep Mysteries episode 3, meaning we're 3rd level. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, 10 a.m., 9 o'clock. Then 1:30 Talking Sim, more Control. Bet you didn't see that coming. 5 p.m., Let's Know. They're continuing on with the best Resident Evil game known to man, Resident Evil 6. And Beej is apparently still betraying Krondor. Tomorrow night at 8. Is he even heading to Krondor now? Like, last I heard, he wasn't even going in the right direction.
I heard that the betrayal at Condor has already happened.
Oh, snap.
But there is a second betrayal, or it was fake? I don't know.
There was a fake betrayal?
Potentially.
Is he a triple agent? Like...
It's Beej, who knows?
Yeah. And Wednesday is the Modern Horizons 2 PPR. Because what better day than a Wednesday?
That has that one card with negative space art.
It does. What was the name of that card? Bone something?
Oh, I don't know. It was in Spanish. There wasn't. I don't know if they released the official English name.
Bones. Scour the desert.
Okay.
That's it. So look forward to seeing that card and other ones being played with.
No, just that one. No one cares about the other ones.
I think people are not gonna be playing decks that are all white.
Oh, fine.
I think. Hard to say. I don't know. I wasn't there for the filming of them opening all their packs. Anything else? I should thank, is that Lorewhy? Your why for, following. Okay, that's not what I want. I want the subscription, such as Green Monster 450s, who's subscribed for 51 months. I mean, thank you for the follow.
Now you feel bad.
Now I feel bad. 42 Milliways also subscribed. 39 months. Just tuning in. Horses have changed since I was a kid. You're just in time for me to shut off the stream. So good timing there.
I do have things to say, if
I
that's all right.
think on mine, if you cross your eyes, there might be a horse in there.
This is definitely a horse.
Yours? Yours is
I
a
don't know
horse?
how you can see anything else. This is a horse. That isn't what I had to say. You can find me at AI Amethyst on Twitch and Twitter. On Thursday evenings at 7:30 Pacific, I paint portraits of people's pets and give them away to their owners. This week, I am also on Useford Games Jackbox stream
Oh,
on
is
Thursday.
there another Spirit Squad?
Yes, Spirit Squad at 5 Pacific.
Please kick everyone's asses for me.
I will do my best.
Yep.
On your behalf.
Especially that Sarah, if that Sarah person is playing.
No, can't let her win anything.
No.
Also this week, because I'm crazy, I'm on a Commander stream with Air Bubbles Cosplay Tuesday at 7 Pacific, but it's always late, so probably around 7:30.
That is a busy week.
I'm not sure why, just like every time all of the streams happen in the same week.
I think that's everything.
Yep.
For some reason, my brain is just like, well, gotta wait for the frog to be done. And I'm like, no, I don't have to wait for the frog to be done.
I mean, you can. I'm going to
No.
finish the frog.
No, I can't. I have to go.
Okay.
Snow Cookies, I think the time zone was Pacific, right?
Yes, all of the times I said were Pacific time.
And you'll probably tweet about it.
If I remember to tweet about it, I will do that.
Little self-promotion. Wouldn't hurt nobody. But no, that sounds fun. Yeah, stick around for an hour. Anyone who wants to see dice rolling with me and other people.
I will watch it for sure.
Sweet. That's all for today then. Bye-bye.